in the WSS process, we're working diligently to help everybody recognize and dissolve as much of their ego dynamics and identity dynamics as fast as possible, as well as tribal resonance and or tendencies to fall into resonance or alignment with or complicity with the tribe or other people's egos. Because if we help you find how and learn how and practice how and become an expert at and a master or at being in your soul, speaking from your soul, operating from your soul, living from your soul, and choosing from your soul every single choice you make, day by day, moment by moment, then you're empowered. Then you're far more conscious. Then you're far more discerning and have far greater understanding of the meaning and implications of every choice you'll ever make. That said, a challenging dynamic in this process is there are inevitably portions of people's ego identities that they would try to keep sequestered or unevaluated or incompletely dissolved in the light or safe from being transformed or changed. And a metaphor for that process is there are bunkers where people, they fear an atomic war or a nuclear war, so they create a bunker. And if there was to be such a war, they would go to that bunker and that would shield them from the radiation and the blast. Well, in our root chakras, a lot of our systems have these parts of our systems that say, I have to remain this ego-identified personality. I have to continue to operate the way I have in the past, in the present, and in the future. I can't allow these soulful, heartfelt, positive, constructive communications to influence that substrata of my ego-identified process of the past, because if I do, I might become unsafe, I might become vulnerable, the ego might become something that was not powerful, that wouldn't be able or willing to make money, or wouldn't be able to operate effectively in the world, or wouldn't be able to endure the slings and arrows of the egoic process of others, or the tribal dynamics, the competitive dynamics. And so those parts of our systems remain untouched, even through conversations such as this, because they fear being touched by conversations such as this. So we fall back into them over and over and over again without realizing that we're doing that, or when, where, how, and why it's happened, or how we've rationalized replicating the past in the present moment, and the meaning and implications of having made such a subconscious decision. So again, this gained capacity and practiced capacity to be in the present, in the now, speaking and operating and living and feeling and breathing and relating and collaborating from the soul, we would suggest it's our best way forward as individuals and as collective. So transcending ego speak with soul speak, and always remaining in phase with the soul and not in phase with the ego, in resonance with the soul rather than in resonance with the ego or the identity or the self-image or the social image. And that by doing so, we transcend fear into creativity and collaboration and co-creation.